Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be teaching you how to do like a flawless base makeup look, because like my skin is definitely like not perfect. So this is everything I do to make it look nice and covered. So let's start. So I'm clipping my hair first, and then I'm just gonna do some skin prep first. So I'm starting off with this. It's this like snail mucin thing, and I'll just do like a few pumps and then like apply this on my face. And then I'm using a moisturizer, but usually I use this like Cicaplast balm for this, but as you can see it's all the way empty. So I have to use like my Neutrogena one. It's like the only one that I have left now, so I'm just gonna use this. Just putting a little of that on, and then I rub all of that in also, of course, because like the more skincare you do, the better your base makeup will look, I find. And then lastly, I'm putting a hydrating primer on, and I'm using this Jelly Grip one. It's like a dupe for the e.l.f. Hydro Grip. And then I'll usually do like some lip oil that it can like soak into my lips throughout my makeup routine. Okay, so for this base makeup routine, I'm not gonna use a foundation all over my face because I really don't like foundation. So yeah, I'm just gonna do concealer first. So I'm just gonna put some concealer. Well, technically this is like a 2-in-1 foundation and concealer from Kiko, but yeah, just for now I'm using it as a concealer, you know, so any concealer will do, but I'm using this. And I'm just gonna start by covering up my blemishes, basically just like everywhere that I'm gonna be putting bronzer, because you know, like the rest, like right here I also have some blemishes, but I'm not gonna cover those just yet because I'm gonna come back to that part. But first I'm gonna be eliminating the blemishes that are in the zones of my bronzer. So I'm just blending that out. Also, if you have like spots that are harder to cover, like this one for example, use a brush to blend that concealer out, because it doesn't take away as much product as a sponge does. So then you get like a little more coverage. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going in with bronzer. For my bronzer today, I'm using my Clinique Chubby Stick, and I'm just like applying this as I would normally do, and then I'm blending that in. Add a little bit more. This bronzer is so nice. Like I keep saying this, I'm like a broken record, but it's really a nice bronzer. It blends so nice and buttery, like so easily, because I feel like most cream bronzers feel a little bit more dry and harder to blend, but this Clinique one is really like the texture that I'm looking for in a cream bronzer, you know? And then now I'm going back in with my concealer, and so I'm putting this right at the corner of my eye, forehead, by my nose, and then I'll just like carve this part out a little. And then I'm grabbing my sponge and I'm just gonna blend all of that in also. Okay, and then we have this like harsher line right there. And so I'm using the side that I used for bronzer on my beauty blender. So we're using that side and we're kind of going over again, not really adding any extra product. And then we're gonna blend out that harsh line. Maybe adding even a little bit more like on the cheek area. And then for nose contour, if you watch my videos, you know I don't contour my nose, but I basically just put a stripe and then I'll blend that stripe in. So I just basically bronze my entire nose because I feel like it just looks more natural. Okay, so now we're doing blush, and I'm using this cream blush from Kiko, and I'm just placing that right there. And then I'm blending that in with my beauty blender. And then I always put some excess that's left over on my beauty blender on my nose. Well, maybe I'll just add a little extra on my nose. Like that. Okay, and then we're gonna be setting everything because it's very glowy right now. So I'm using my Rare Beauty setting powder, and I'm just setting everything with this. So I'm placing this under the eye with my beauty blender, and I drag it down like right next to my nose right there. Then I'll carve out my bronzer with this. Chin. And then can't forget about the forehead, of course. And then I'm grabbing a fluffy brush and a compact powder. I'm using this Chanel Poudre Universelle for this. And I'm just going over my entire face with this. Alright, so then lastly I'm gonna be, or not lastly, but then I'm just gonna be grabbing a Radiant Powder Bronzer. And I'm just kind of finishing everything off with this. Because like I love a good bronzer. Jawline. And then again like on the bridge of my nose. Then I'm grabbing a powder blush to enhance the blush a little bit more. Only like a little though. And then lastly, I'm grabbing, of course, my Chanel stick highlighter. It's the Chanel Balm. And I'm gonna be applying that on my cheekbones. And then I always do a little like on the tip of my nose and then on the bridge of my nose. And then I grab the stick and apply it on my eyelids. And just blend that in with my finger. Then a little on the Cupid's bow. And then just like all over my lips because like it's a multi-use stick. And then lastly, I'm adding some clear brow gel. Alright guys, so this is how you get a crisp makeup base. Let me know in the comments if you would ever try my techniques. And also don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I post 4 times a week. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!